This is why you need financial freedom. Who hasn't daydreamed about being rich? Mansions, yachts, maybe even a Lamborghini? Social media makes it seem like wealth is just one lucky break away. But let's be real, you don't win the wealth game by buying lottery tickets or chasing get-rich-quick schemes. Real wealth is built brick by brick, decision by decision. It's about hustle, strategy, and yes, a little bit of luck. So lace up those financial sneakers because we're about to embark on a journey. You need to hear this if you're struggling with money. Wealth isn't just about how much money you have in the bank, it's about having options, freedom, and the ability to live life on your own terms. It's about pursuing your passions, supporting your family, and making a difference without stressing about money. And guess what? It's totally achievable, even if you weren't born with a silver spoon. It takes work, but not necessarily back-breaking work. It's about making conscious choices every day that move you closer to your financial goals. Think of it like building a house. Start with a blueprint, lay the foundation, and build brick by brick. Same goes for wealth. You need to watch this if you struggle with taking control of your finances. The most important ingredient in the wealth-building recipe is your mindset. Too many people approach money with a scarcity mindset, constantly worried about not having enough. If you want to attract wealth, you gotta start thinking like a wealthy person. Believe that you are worthy of wealth and that opportunities are out there. Once you start believing in your ability to build wealth, the entire game changes. Think like a champ, not a chump. Wealthy people think differently. They see opportunities where others see obstacles and aren't afraid to take calculated risks. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you have a poverty mindset, you'll stay stuck, but you can change your mindset by focusing on abundance, opportunity, and growth. Feed your mind with positive affirmations, success stories, and financial education. Choose to think like a champ and watch your financial world transform. Okay, so you've got the right mindset. But just thinking about being rich won't make it happen. You gotta put in the work and ditch those tired old excuses. I don't have enough time, I'm not good with money, I'll start saving next month. Excuses are just roadblocks on the path to success. Instead of making excuses, start making moves. Embrace the hustle. Find ways to create value, generate income, and build your wealth. Start a side hustle, learn a new skill, invest in your education. The key is to stop waiting for permission or the perfect time and just start doing. The journey to wealth isn't about making some grand, life-altering move, it's about taking small, consistent steps in the right direction. Start by setting small, achievable financial goals. The key is to create positive momentum and build good financial habits. Consistency is king. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Trust me, the small wins will add up over time and lead to massive results. First things first, let's talk about the Benjamins. We all know the goal is to build wealth. But before dreaming about private jets, we gotta lay a solid foundation. Think of it like building a skyscraper. You need a strong base. It all comes down to understanding the basic principles of personal finance. Get a grip on your cash flow. Know your income and expenses. Once you have a clear picture, start making strategic decisions about managing your money. Master these fundamental skills and you'll be well on your way to building your financial empire. Time to ditch the broke college student mentality and build some financial muscle. Let's talk about saving. It might suck in the beginning, but the long-term benefits are worth it. Make saving a habit. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account every time you get paid. Start small if you have to. Even $20 a week adds up over time. You don't need to deprive yourself to save money. It's about making smart choices. Instead of eating out every night, try cooking at home a few times a week. Look for deals and discounts on things you need. Saving isn't about punishing yourself, it's about giving yourself options and freedom in the future. Put those hard-earned dollars to work for you. Now that you've got your savings game on point, it's time to invest. Investing is more accessible than ever before. You don't need a finance degree or a fancy stockbroker to get started. There are tons of apps and online platforms that make investing easy and affordable. Start small and gradually increase your investments as you learn and gain confidence. Investing is a long game. It's about making smart, strategic decisions that will pay off over time. So buckle up because we're about to enter the exciting world of stocks, bonds, and all that jazz. Budgeting, your secret weapon to financial freedom. It's time to take control of your money and tell it where to go. Saving and investing are great, but if you're spending money like a drunken sailor, you'll never reach your financial goals. Budgeting is your financial GPS, guiding you towards wealth and prosperity. Budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices about how you spend your money. Track your expenses using a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or a notebook. Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, start making adjustments. Prioritize your spending. Identify your needs versus your wants. Needs are things you can't live without, like housing, food, and transportation. Wants are everything else, the fancy lattes, the designer clothes, the latest gadgets. By making small adjustments to your spending habits, you can free up money to put towards your financial goals. The debt trap, don't let it swallow you whole. Debt can haunt your financial dreams. I'm not talking about good debt like a mortgage or a business loan. I'm talking about bad debt, credit card debt, student loans, personal loans. It's like a quicksand pit. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. But you can escape the debt trap. It takes discipline, commitment, and a willingness to change your financial habits. Acknowledge the problem and stop making excuses. Create a plan of attack. List out all your debts from smallest to largest. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the others. Let's talk about a sneaky, saboteur lifestyle: inflation. When your income increases, so do your expenses. You get a raise, you buy a nicer car, you move to a bigger apartment, you start eating out more. The key to avoiding lifestyle inflation is to be intentional with your spending. Instead of increasing your spending when your income goes up, redirect that extra money towards your savings, investments, or debt payoff goals. The satisfaction of building wealth and achieving financial freedom is far greater than the fleeting pleasure of a new gadget or a fancy vacation. Alright folks, let's talk about another psychological trap that can sabotage your financial well-being: the fear of missing out, or FOMO for short. This sneaky little feeling can creep up on you when you least expect it, making you feel like you're always one step behind everyone else. This is the feeling of anxiety or inadequacy that creeps in when you see everyone else seemingly living their best lives on social media, traveling the world, buying expensive gadgets, and generally having a blast, or at least that's how it appears online. It's like a constant reminder that you're not doing enough, not having enough fun, not living up to some invisible standard. The problem is, social media is often a highlight reel of people's lives. We see the glamorous moments, the perfect vacations, the new purchases, but we don't see the full picture. We don't see the behind-the-scenes struggles, the credit card debt, the sacrifices they've made to maintain their lifestyle. It's easy to forget that what we see online is curated and filtered, and yet we compare ourselves and feel pressured to keep up with the Joneses, even if it means jeopardizing our own financial security. We might find ourselves buying things we don't need just to feel like we're part of the crowd. Here's the thing. You're not missing out on anything by living within your means and focusing on your own financial goals. In fact, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. In fact, you're gaining something far more valuable: freedom, security, and peace of mind. These are things that money can't buy, but they are worth so much more. So, the next time you're tempted to overspend because of FOMO, take a step back and ask yourself, is this purchase aligned with my values and goals? Is it something that will truly add value to my life? Will it bring me lasting happiness, or is it just a temporary fix for a deeper issue? Sometimes the things we think we want are just distractions from what really matters. Remember, true wealth isn't about keeping up appearances. It's about finding joy in the simple things, in the moments that don't cost a thing. It's about living a life that is authentic to you, regardless of what others are doing. When you focus on your own path, you'll find that you're exactly where you need to be. Section 4. Lack of financial knowledge. Ignorance is not bliss. Let's face it, folks, personal finance isn't exactly the most exciting topic in the world. Many people find it tedious and uninteresting. It can seem intimidating, confusing, and downright boring. The jargon, the numbers, the endless paperwork, it's enough to make anyone's head spin. But here's the thing, ignoring your finances won't make them magically disappear. In fact, neglecting them can lead to even bigger problems. In fact, it will likely make things worse in the long run. Unpaid bills can pile up, debt can spiral out of control, and financial stress can take a toll on your well-being. The good news is, you don't need to be a financial whiz to manage your money effectively. Simple steps can lead to significant improvements. There are tons of resources available to help you learn the basics of personal finance, from books and articles to podcasts and online courses. These tools can make learning about money more accessible and even enjoyable. Start by educating yourself about fundamental concepts like budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. These are the building blocks of financial literacy. The more you know about personal finance, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your money. Knowledge empowers you to take control of your financial future. You'll be able to spot scams, avoid common financial pitfalls, and make your money work harder for you. Being informed helps you protect and grow your wealth. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. The more you learn, the more confident and empowered you will feel. So, don't be afraid to ask questions, seek out advice from trusted sources, and continue learning throughout your wealth-building journey. Your financial future depends on it. So there you have it, my friends. We've reached the end of our journey together today. We've covered a lot of ground in this whirlwind tour of wealth-building wisdom, from the importance of mindset and having a clear vision for your financial future, to the practical strategies of saving, investing, and budgeting. These are the building blocks of financial success. We've talked about common financial pitfalls to avoid, like overspending and not planning for the future, and the importance of taking control of your financial future. It's about being proactive and making informed decisions. Remember that Lamborghini we talked about at the beginning? It symbolizes the dreams and goals we all have. Well, here's the thing. Even if you never end up cruising down the highway in a fancy sports car, that's okay. The principles we've discussed will set you on a path toward a richer, more fulfilling life. One filled with joy and contentment, a life where you have options, freedom, and the ability to make choices that align with your values and passions. Imagine pursuing your passions without constantly stressing about money. That's the ultimate goal. Building wealth is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of growth and learning. It's about making conscious choices every single day that move you closer to your financial goals. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. It's about persistence and dedication. It's about embracing the hustle, learning from your mistakes, and growing stronger with each challenge you face. And most importantly, it's about never giving up on your dreams. Keep pushing forward and success will follow. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Building wealth takes effort. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But here's the thing. You are capable of amazing things. You have the power within you to create the financial future you desire. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let past mistakes define you. The past is history, the future is yet to be written, and this moment right now is your opportunity to seize control and create a life of abundance, prosperity, and joy. Believe in yourself, my friends. Believe in your ability to learn, grow, and achieve anything you set your mind to. The world is your oyster. Go out there and claim your pearl. The time for excuses is over. The time for procrastination is done. The time for action is now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or the lucky break. Those things might come along, but don't bank on them. Start where you are, with what you have, and take that first step towards financial freedom. Open that savings account, download that budgeting app, start researching investment options. Just do something. Remember those small steps we talked about? They add up over time. The most important thing is to start moving in the right direction. You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to do it alone. There are countless resources available to help you along the way. Books, articles, podcasts, financial advisors, online communities, the list goes on. Don't be afraid to ask for help, seek out guidance, and learn from others who have achieved financial success. As we wrap up this epic journey through the world of wealth building, I want to leave you with this final thought. The journey to wealth is not just about money, it's about creating a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. It's about having the resources to pursue your passions, support your loved ones, and make a positive impact on the world. So, go out there and chase those dreams, my friends. Build that business, invest in that property, travel to that exotic destination, whatever it is that sets your soul on fire. And remember, the most valuable asset you possess is not your bank account balance, but your own unwavering belief in yourself and your ability to achieve anything you set your mind to. Now go out there and make it happen. I'm rooting for you every step of the way.